perfect, life looks brilliant. Give me more of this. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You're burying me, burying me. Yeah, you're burying me, burying me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy for the light. It's got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. Get you out of my head again. Is it wrong? Is it right? It's like I've won my final war without a fight. I'm out of control, about to blow. I've been caught in the undertow. Toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. I know you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy for the light. It's
Please note,
Never gonna stop, never gonna change, never gonna do the things you say. I run my own way to get there. Pulls a coin in the eye, seem to care. In the air, no more crowd, just the opposite kind of few clouds. Tell me this time is coming, for the sake of all your lies. Why don't you try to be wise? Now that I need you, why? Just to feel like I'm fading. And though my heart breaks a beat of time, I've crossed the line just to tell you. Don't lead the way, don't even say that I draw with a conflict in the rain.
ready to fight, ready to go. That's my fighting word. Taking chances, a gift I just can't walk. Pulling a game, pushing my brain with the candlelight. I catch my breath and let it burn, 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 burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself. And burn it all again. It's the right time to escape these gates. I've been nothing for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Japanese Wrestling Update. I am your co-host, 2/3 on JC. Right over here is the wonderful, the beautiful, the samurai princess herself. It's Melball. How you doing, Melball?
That was more ninja, wasn't it? I am doing great, Andre. I am tired. I am super sore today. I did a leg day. It was a poor choice. It was a choice. It was a life choice. It is one I kind of am regretting right now. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this chair. After this, I think I live here now.
You just
How are
roll
you
off.
doing,
You
my
just
friend?
roll off. Just
How
throw
do
your
I get up
body.
off the floor?
Just
I'm
army
gonna
crawl across.
slug myself through the
Yeah,
freaking house and just
and then just like
carpet burn on the side of my face.
slowly climb up onto your bed and just pass out.
I don't know if I have the strength. His shoulders yesterday, and I'm feeling that too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, everything hurts. But one day,
Everybody hurts
especially
sometime.
Melball's ass.
Hmm.
Because I did squats. Come on now.
I didn't say it. I didn't say
I didn't even know.
anything. I
You
didn't
don't
say
even know how
anything.
many squats I did today.
I didn't say anything.
Your face said everything.
I didn't say
How are
anything.
you doing, Andre?
My face didn't say anything because it did not speak.
How are you doing, Andre?
I am all right. I was feeling pretty crappy this morning. So was only at work for about half a day, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good. As we record this, I should have the banner up. I apologize. We are pre-recorded. So all y'all in the chat have been like, hey, talk to me. Yeah, for the last couple minutes. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, we are pre-recorded.
We
So
love you, Bobby.
I love you, Bobby Stats. I love
And
you,
Diane.
and Diane, and everybody else that shows up for the show. We appreciate all y'all showing up in the chat.
Really C is here.
Yeah, Millie. Yeah, everybody that shows up. But we are currently eating food with a bunch of people in Edmonton, Alberta,
Nom,
Canada.
nom, nom.
Nom nom. So that's why this is a
nom.
pre-recorded edition this week. I'm doing pretty good though. Yeah, it's been a decent day.
I ran into a local friend of ours, little wrestler friend, like Jules, Family Jules. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
all the places at a GameStop. Who would have thought?
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Knowing Jules,
Knowing his content, yeah.
and that he's a big gold gamer, that doesn't surprise me. Not even the slightest.
No, it doesn't surprise me at all. But we're not here to talk about the local guys. We're here to talk about the Japanese guys. You're here to surprise me with some news that I may or may not know.
Yeah, there's one you might have because it came out today. The videos finally came out today, but I don't know if you know. But we're going to talk about it because the video is officially online. So
That's ominous.
but it's not what we're talking about first. But
No,
what we're talking about first is
more ominous.
World Tag League. We're going to talk about the World Tag League that finished up this past weekend. We had Tetsuya Naito and Hiromu Takahashi going against Gabe Kidd and Sonata of the War Dogs in what was a phenomenal main event clash here for the World Tag League. But your winners in the end of this, Hiromu and Tetsuya Naito. Great match. Love seeing them win, but it's the post match more than anything that made me go, oh fuck. Why did I waste my time watching another tournament this year?
Yeah, we're kind of. There's been some balls dropped. By El Presidente in the tail end of this year. This has not been the greatest booking that New Japan has done. Phenomenal booking in the beginning of the year and throughout the year, but the last two tag leagues, they've just kind of, I don't know. Do you think they maybe have a different creative department or group of people working on the tag leagues than they do the rest of the show the rest of the year?
No, I just think by this point, Gato's just tired. Gato and Togo are just tired, and they just go, do something.
Well, Mr. Dick, if I could make a suggestion, the less you're out at ringside, pulling your bullshit, the more time you'll have, the less exhausted you'll be. We can have better shows, nicer things. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. I mean, you and I can both agree. Both these tag leagues were very much worth watching.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely incredible. It just is so unfortunate that both of the results don't really matter in the long run, because we now have a four-way for the junior titles, and we have stuff happening with this.
Yeah, so Hiromu and Naito won. And then Naito decided to say, hey, I'm not going to challenge for the vacant titles because the champions did have to. That is another point I didn't think to put the graphic in here. But the champions did vacate the titles due to Hanare's, I'm saying his old name, Hanare's knee injury. So the titles were vacated, and yes, the match at Wrestle Kingdom or Wrestle Dynasty is for the vacant tag titles. If you look it up, it's tag titles are vacant. Yeah, it's weird.
I'm having a very terrible moment right now because I'm just having a little bit of a spiral of what's potentially going to happen with these tag titles, and I don't like it.
We'll talk about it. So these Naito doesn't challenge for the tag titles. He makes a challenge to Hiromu for a singles match at Wrestle Kingdom. And Hiromu accepts it. So we're getting Hiromu versus Naito. I think it's going to be a hell of a match. Big brother versus little brother. Let's go. These guys have known each other
100%.
for 14 years now. I think they've
so.
known
Yeah,
each
I
other.
think that's the right number.
Yeah. So
I'm not good with numbers. You know this.
This number is me trying to pull out of my memory from listening to another podcast about Japanese wrestling. So
Good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess because we don't get a World IWGP Tag Team Championship match at Wrestle Kingdom, I guess that kind of makes like it's almost like those two teams got just put into the junior one. We traded a world like an IWGP tag title match for a fatal four-way with the juniors. Again, I'm not mad about that match. I know you're not either.
I'm not mad about
It's
the match.
just-
I'm just mad about the time I wasted watching that junior tournament just to get all four teams going. Hey, we're fighting, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm mad because TMDK is getting screwed out of their one-on-one match.
Yes, I think that's what it comes down to. Yes. Which I agree. I don't, it kind of makes, it's not like because as we said, the tournament was great. It's not that the tournament wasn't worthwhile. It was that the result didn't matter. So it doesn't feel like it was worth the while. It sucks to say because like I am super excited for that match, and I'm excited for this because we have seen these two kind of poke at each other quite a bit for the last couple of years. They've been setting this up for like at least 5 years. Like at least the way they pick with each other. You remember when Naito broke Hiromu's Super Junior trophy? They kept stealing it. Like they have been setting this up for a hot minute. This is some prime storytelling.
This is long-term booking at its finest right here.
Absolutely.
But there is a possible wrinkle into all of this.
What? Oh, yes.
In Mr. Tetsuya Naito. So he did make an announcement. I'm just trying to click the link to open that up. That he's undergoing eye surgery on December.
Today, isn't it?
Sometime in December. 12th? I don't know. I'm looking for the date, but I don't know.
I think 18th actually might be the right one. That's standing
December
out.
18th. That's it. Yeah, December 18th. Yeah. He's having eye surgery on his left eye, the one he has not had surgery on previous, because he has an imbalance with his walking because he can't. One eye sees one, and his levels are off, so nothing is. Like he sees ground on in different ways depending on the eye. So his words are just like, when I look at the ground, I see two different types of ground, one flat and one slanted. So yeah. So he's gonna get his eyes fixed. But is that enough time post eye surgery? I don't know. I'm not an eye doctor.
Well, okay. Let me look at my calendar real quick. Because our friend Kat had surgery, and it would be exactly 2 weeks. I think she said that she was back at work like 2 days later. It was bright. It was bright.
But she's not falling and hitting her head off of things.
At least that we know of. She didn't need the surgery for no reason, bruh.
True.
So, there was something going on with her vision. She got it fixed. I mean, she says she sees perfectly fine now, but there was some, I believe, bruising, and sensitivity to light for a few days afterwards. But I think within couple weeks, she was feeling pretty good, which would be, and it's exactly, if it's the 18th, as you said, it's exactly 1 week, or sorry, 2 weeks to the day. If that's the case and 1 week recovery is pretty much all he needs, I'd say he'd be in good condition.
Well, no,
I also
2
don't.
weeks later is the first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or,
Is that not the right time thing?
no, Wrestle Kingdom's the 4th.
Okay, well, even better. He gets some more days.
Yeah. Again, I'm just not
So I'm
sure. 'Cause
not wrong.
I didn't say you
I'm just
were.
wrong about the day. Just wrong about the day. But like, yeah. So like 2 weeks and 4 days. Yeah. Yeah, he's good. I would assume at this point, because if they knew he was having the surgery and they also knew when Wrestle Kingdom was, I would assume he wouldn't have made the match and also said he needs surgery if he
True.
couldn't make the match. Unless something pretty bad happens, which I don't think it will.
Yeah, so we got our full card for Wrestle Kingdom now. We're going to
Yay.
quickly go over it here. Like we said, these four-way tag match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. Yeah, the Jet Setters in Knight and Kushida taking on the Ichiban Sweet Boys and Robbie Eagles and Kosei Fujita, taking on Cash Tutu and TJP and Francesco Akira versus the Bullet Club War Dogs and Clark Connors and Drilla Maloney.
Let's go.
Ichiban for the win.
These are my dogs for real.
Then the second match on the show. This is just the main card. They'll probably have the pre-show Rambo for the KOPW title thing, which they normally do. So that's probably going to be on the pre-show as normal. Second match on the main card: Mayu Iwatani defending her IWGP Women's Championship against Azumi. Hoping to get more than 5 minutes. What was 2 years ago was it
Tam.
Kyrie and Tam? We only got like 5 minutes. So I hope these girls at least get 10.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Especially with how well Crossover 2 did. It should.
Yeah. And then third match on the show, Ren Narita defending his NJPW World Television Championship against Jeff Cobb and Ryohei Oiwa in a 3-way match. Grip.
You know what? I wouldn't be mad about it. I would be a little annoyed that he was able to get a singles title before Shota and before Yoritsuji, but he's earning it. He's done very, very well since his return. The things that I've seen him doing so far are just so good.
I won't be mad at him getting a single title before Shota, but it does annoy me a little bit that he'd be getting one before Tsuji. Shota's not ready, even though we'll talk about him in a minute here. We got Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Evil in a lumberjack match that if Evil wins, Tanahashi will retire immediately instead of having his retirement road year.
So, like, obviously House of Torture is all going to be down there. Obviously. But, like, what does that mean for the El Presidente? Like, does that, okay, Bolton Oleg, obviously. Toru Yano, obviously. But, like,
Hanma.
is Hanma gonna get out there, though? Is Tiger Mask gonna get out there, though? Is Yuji Nagata gonna be around?
Pretty much,
though?
you're going to see some older
Tenzan even
guys.
capable to be there right now? Don't think so.
I don't know where Mr. Phantasmo is in his recovery.
Yeah.
Could he be? I'm not saying he's returning, but could he be seeing maybe a one-off for Mr. Phantasmo, just to come out to support Tanahashi in this? Maybe he doesn't get physically involved with the treatments going on right now or whatever he's doing. Nobody really knows what's going on for his treatments for this cancer thing.
Will we see Chaos? Will Chaos come out there and help? Because Chaos and Hontai became that conglomerate to kind of war with the Bullet Club, House of Tortures, as you like to remind me, still technically Bullet Club. So, like, they should. Will Goto show up? Will Yoshihashi show up? Will Yo come out? Yo would make sense because Sho. If Sho shows up,
Yo for show.
Yo for show. Will Jado
Jackdo will be there for sure. That's him and Tanahashi are boys now, man. Come on.
They have bicep battles.
So then number 5, it is a Shingo Takagi versus Konosuke Takeshita in a winner-takes-all match for both the Never Openweight Championship and the AEW International Championship. If Konosuke Takeshita has the International Championship going into Wrestle Kingdom, because again, he still has to get through World's End at the end of the month. So that will be probably match of the night, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, for me, for sure. That match is going to be insane because we know Shingo can go. Shingo has amazing matches with everyone he gets in the ring with. He had an amazing tag league run with Suji, and we know Suji has great matches with Konosuke Takeshita for the most part when they're not falling off the turnbuckle.
That's true.
But like, who do you think's going to win based on who has titles going into this?
I see Takeshita coming out of this with both belts.
Yeah, you see him going in with a title?
Mhm.
Because I think, I don't know, I would see Shingo standing a chance of retaining if Takeshita doesn't have a title.
Oh yeah, if Takeshita doesn't have the belt, yeah, I think Shingo takes it. But if both belts are on the line, Konosuke Takeshita takes it.
100%. 100%. He's had such a great run in New Japan. I don't watch AEW regularly, so I don't have any kind of semblance of opinion on what it is that he does there, other than the pay-per-views that we watch. Is that what they're still called?
Mm-hmm. For them, that is, yes, because you still pay for them.
Okay, pay-per-views. Okay. So yeah, like those are the only thing I watch of AEW regularly, and like obviously that's gonna be, I would assume, the best the best at that point that you're gonna give. Because the big show, So yeah, like
Well, he's a big show.
he's ROH, isn't he?
He's AEW backstage. That's what he is.
I saw him on Instagram today with ROH people, which would make sense because they're a conglomerate, a conglomeration.
And then we got match number 6, Doki defending the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship against El Desperado. I'm really hoping Doki retains because I don't need to see Desperado with the title again, and Doki's doing such a good job as champion.
I agree. I like seeing Doki as champion right now. I want to see him retain. This match is going to be freaking insane. But I feel, you know how I feel about people who have been gone for an extended period of time or like injured or whatever, and then come back and be like, yuck, I want a title shot. Yeah, I'm not that person to say that too. You go to the end of the line, you earn your way up there kind of thing. So like I agree with you. I kind of hope that Doki retains. I also feel that he's been doing very, very good with his title run. And I think Desperado can use the loss as a kind of rejuvenation for him because he's kind of lost right now, isn't he? He doesn't really feel like he fits where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have David Finlay defending his IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship against Yota Tsuji in a match where we're going to get a new Global Heavyweight Champion in Yota Tsuji.
Oh dear. You see, before I think when we were discussing this before, I was very adamant that no, David Finlay needs to retain on this. I'm on the fence now because I really want the War Dogs to get those junior titles back because, yeah, I know that you'll disagree, but I felt that when they were the champions was when the titles were the most credible this year. They really increased the value of those titles. And again, Kevin Knight walking around with the War Dog straps as well as the OG IWGP titles, it's an ominous omen. It's kind of telling me something. So as much as I love David Finlay as the global champion, and I feel that this belt is his belt, he's had it for a year now. And though I'm not underwhelmed with the title run by any means, he's had an incredible run and a dominant run with incredible matches. I feel like if he continues too much further with the title, he might start to lose some of that momentum. And then he'll turn into a boring champion, and we don't want that. He needs to be chasing someone. He's a dog. He's a war dog. Dogs need to be chasing something. So I think once the junior tag team champions are done chasing at Wrestle Kingdom, it's time for the leader to start chasing a little bit. And I think the chase will help reinvigorate the faction even more. Because to me, this is one of the biggest factions that these guys have. Because they are marketable not just in Japan.
Yeah, see that. A semi-main event of the show is Tetsuya Naito versus Hiromu Takahashi. We already spoke about this one.
Mhm.
So we'll jump ahead to the main event of the show. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Shota Umino.
I love the difference in tone.
Don't get me wrong, they're trying to heat him up. I don't care how hot you try to make this kid. I don't believe he's winning, and if he does, I might turn off New Japan for a while because, like, you just gave Sabre this belt. He needs to establish himself as champion. Shota Umino is not ready to be the top guy. Maybe at next year's Wrestle Kingdom, maybe, but not this one.
No, I agree. I 100% agree with everything you just said. There's no reason to make Shota a champion right now. I know they wanted to have that sentiment earlier in the year where it was like, we want to be pushing our young talent. And that's all well and good and great for you. I highly support this.
Hmm?
But you can't just throw a belt on a kid because he's a kid.
Mhm.
It's like giving a participation ribbon at track and field. There's no point. Just stop.
Mhm.
You need to make sure that the credibility of the title can remain intact on the person that it has. That is holding it. Right now, that's Zack Sabre Jr. He is so hot right now. He's trendy. He's big for this company. More people are excited about him being the champion than any other champion this year. And you guys had John Moxley as a champion for a bit. Like, people are excited for Zack Sabre Jr. to be champion. Leave the belt on him, please.
And the
Please.
Japanese crowd is weirdly far more behind Zack Sabre Jr. than the Art Umino because every time Sabre and Umino have interacted on any card, Umino is getting booed out of the building. Even though he does get cheered earlier in the night, he's getting booed out of the place over Zack Sabre Jr. He is your hot hand. Keep him in that position. Please.
The people want to see him there. Give the people what they want.
So we do have one more match to announce for Strong Style Evolved for this upcoming weekend. We did talk about the full card last week. They did add another match, and it has been changed already because Hanare is out hurt. So the newest member of the United Empire, Mr. Templario from CMLL, will join Jacob Austin Young to face off against Hiromu Takahashi and Titan. Let's go. It's supposed to be Hanare was supposed to be in Templario's place. So now it's technically an all junior match, or at least 3 juniors and a lucha, or 2 luchas. Like Templario's not a small dude. Templario is a big lucha.
Yeah. And he's lost weight.
Mm-hmm.
He used
He's
to
still
be
a
a
big
little
lucha.
bigger, and he's still big. He's very young, though. Very young. So, like, yeah. Anyway, I actually did not used to like Templario. About 5 years ago, kind of around like about 4 years ago when COVID was happening and I was watching a lot more wrestling. Um, I don't know what it was about it. I hated his mask. I didn't like his lucha style. Something about him felt just sloppy and lazy. I didn't like him. Now, the last couple of years, he started to get a lot better, a lot crisper. His moves are so good now. And I've seen a lot of interaction between him and Tita, and they work very, very well together. So I'm very excited to see what they're going to bring for this. But then, Hiromu, he's got that wild style. It's almost like an adaptability, but he still kind of sticks with his kind of lucha undertones. And then you got JJ there, who he's also the same, but then he's also got that power because he's big. So he's muscular too. So you've got two very supremely muscular guys and quick, fast, powerful guys in United Empire in this team. Yeah, Hanari might not be in there, but like they got the Mexican Hanari, I guess. Like he's got some good kicks.
And the other question is, so on January 5th, we have Hanare versus and a mystery partner versus the Young Bucks.
Hanari?
I don't know Hanare, Okan,
Mhm.
and for the vacant IWGP tag titles at Wrestle Dynasty.
Yeah.
Is it possible it's Mr. Templario to put a tag title on a CMLL star, going that Fantastica Mania is a month later?
No, because we've already discussed this. Where AEW money is concerned, it's going to go on the Bucks. And this is
I don't
this,
want to believe that.
but this was where I had my reaction earlier in the show, where I had my little downward spiral of thought. What happens? What if, Andre? What if? And what if you're right? What if it's Templario and the Great Khan versus the Young Bucks for the IWGP World Tag Team Championships? And the Bucks win. And then Hiromu and Naito,
Cash in.
they're owed a title match. And that's how they they can challenge literally the next day. And they can do what they did with the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championships, which was stupid in itself. But hey, stupid is as stupid does. Remember when Sho and Yo, Pongi 3K, dropped the titles to the Bucks and then won them the next night?
Yeah, because you can pull it. You can use near dash for the cash in. Yeah, shit. That sounds great, but I still don't want the Bucks to win it at all.
I don't either, but for their egos, they have to have those titles. And
Yeah.
if the scenario that I just said happens, is how it can happen, I'll take it. Because that means they were only champions for one day. Or whatever, however much time. I'm not good with time. Whatever time is
one
between
day
that.
essentially. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if that's what that means, cool. I'll take that repeat. That's cool because that means the titles never leave Japan.
True. So let's talk about some Stardom.
Yes.
I'm hoping Mel knows by now, and I don't know if you've watched this match yet, but it's
No,
out
not
on
yet.
Stardom World. Do you know who it is?
No, this is going to be a
Well,
surprise. Surprise
So,
me.
the finals of the Goddesses of Stardom Tag League. You had Hi Mate in Hanako and Micah taking on stars Wingori and Hanan and Saida. And I'm going to tell you that I'm now 4-5 in my picks. I got another one right because Wingori are your Goddesses of Stardom Tag League winner.
Wow.
I picked the winner.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even see them getting to the finals. I honestly thought
I
they were
did.
a filler. I thought they were a filler. But it's very obvious to me that Stardom is very hot on these two girls because look at the amazing opportunities. You're saying the wrong word and I'm just saying gibberish today. What a team. Oh, the opportunities these two have gotten. They were a part of that, and one of the most incredible intergender tag matches I've ever seen in my fracking life.
Former New Blood
With
Tag Champs.
former New Blood tag champs. I mean, and also Hanan, former future Stardom champion. She held that
She won.
title. good long time.
Hanan won the Cinderella this year.
The Cinderella, like
Did
look
come up
at her.
short. Came up short, challenging Anu for the Wonder title, but came
Mhm.
pretty goddamn close. So
She did.
we
And like
could end
these
the
two
year
girls
with
will
these
go
girls.
charred.
We could end the year with these girls with those titles on their shoulders.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm-mm.
Wingori over
I'm a
hate.
no,
Fly above the
no.
hate, Wingori.
Unlike your good friend Ed, sipping on his haterade over there. I'm gonna sip on some good haterade, and I must say no. You
Some
cannot
Gooderade.
look at what they have done to hate since it formed. They are degrading and devaluing
It's gonna keep
each and
going.
every single person on there. And
It's gonna keep going.
it's what?
It's gonna keep going. Wingori's winning the tag titles.
Shut up. No, they're not.
It's there.
No, Thekla's gonna rattle your girl with the cast. And then Clark Connors is gonna come out and spear the ever living shit out of one of them. And wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Hate club. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't want to see Hate drop the titles. You already had Tora drop the world title. I know you do because you just love Ida and you love Hanan, and rightfully so. Talented women. But we have to think about the long-term consequences. If
What
I'm
greatness with
Tora,
two great new champions?
I
That's
know, but Andre, if I'm Tora, if I'm Momo Watanabe, and I'm Tekla, and I was just dingly dangled donuts in front of my face, only to have them yanked away, do you think they're going to stick around? They're going to bail. I don't want to lose any more talent on this show when they are not resupplementing them at the speed they're losing them. Because now look what's happening. You got people like us who love Cosmic Angels, but we're turning on Cosmic Angels because they're boring. They become the just five guys of stardom. Like the product is it's dipping again. We had this problem when the first Exodus started happening, right before it happened also. And they seem to kind of go in these little moments and swells. And I get it. We can't have banger shows every single week, every single show. But like the big shit you gotta try. And as much as I love Wingori and as much as a great match as it's gonna be, I don't know that stars can benefit from it in the same way that hate can. Also, the
well,
belts are black. They just belong on hate.
we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Oh, taking a Melball answer there.
We'll see. Dream Queendom, we have five
Yes.
announced matches for the show. Kicking it off, Maika versus Natsuka Tora. This is going to be a hell of a fight.
I am so excited for this. I need this. I need it in my veins.
Mhm.
Oh, so good. This is so good.
And
I can't wait to see how Tora's going to look too.
and then next, we're going to go to Strike City, ladies and gentlemen. We're
Mhm.
getting Suri versus Konami.
Let's fucking go. This right here has the potential to be match of the year for me if it's done properly. And given the two people involved in it, it's probably going to be done properly.
I have contenders for my Stardom matches of the year right now, but I'm waiting for this show to solidify things because there's there's at least 3 matches already, 4 matches right now announced of the 5 matches that I think could be matches of the year. Really, even actually, all 5 could be matches of the year here.
And they just have to be done right, but look at the women involved.
Yeah, and then you have Hate Supreme in Momo Watanabe and Tekla taking on Wingori, Hanan, and Saya Ida for the Goddesses of Stardom Tag Team Championships where the titles will change hands to Wingori.
Nay, nay.
In my canon, it will be.
Nay, nay. In reality, we will be happy with hate.
And then for the Wonder of Stardom Championship, it is Natsupoi defending against Starlight Kid. This match is gonna be awesome.
Oh my God, yeah. This is going to be a great high-speed match. Oh my God. And Starlight Kid has been really striking a lot harder since she started Neo Genesis with Suzu Suzuki, with Azumi. Azumi's always been a strong striker, but like she's really picked it up a lot, especially teaming with Suzu.
Mhm.
Oh, so good.
And your main event of the Dream Kingdom show will be Tam Nakano defending her World of Stardom Championship against the Phoenix, Saya Kamitani, in what
Fennec
will be
Queen.
Hate's crowning moment of getting at least coming out with one title, because they're not going to be coming out with the tag titles. They're at least going to come out with the world title.
Oh, we are going to be beaking about those tag titles
Mm-hmm.
till it happens.
Yep.
I love Tam Nakano. We have said this till we are damn near blue in the face. We love Tam Nakano.
We
Just
do.
this title run was not what we wanted, not what we needed, and
Mm-hmm.
undeserving given the year that she had up until winning it.
Yep.
I need to see Kamitani win it. Not just because I feel like Kamitani has done insanely good this year, losing her faction, losing one of her best friends with Utami, like and then joining a new faction that she's been battling with for most of her career.
Mm-hmm.
It it it's been a journey for Kamitani, and I feel that winning the red belt will be the kind of crowning jewel for it. I need that to happen because I need the spiral of the cosmic angels to continue.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see that happen.
And then
Yeah.
we're gonna talk a little Stardom X Seedling. Yeah.
What?
Stardom in the promotion Seedling, one of the women's
Oh,
promotions.
right.
Stardom X Seedling. Do you see who's sitting in this picture?
Behind her feet? Yeah, I think that's Tora. That's Ruaka with extensions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And they are sitting
I
there
love
at
the
this.
bombastic side eye from the chick on the far, I guess on the screen left there.
Yeah. So they showed up at the Seedling presser for their Cork and Hall December 27th event. A Beyond the
Mm.
Seedling, Beyond the Sea tag team title match has been announced with the current champions Ayame Sasamura and Itsuki Aoki defending against Hates, BMI 2000, Natsuka Tora, and Ruaka.
Let's go. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yep.
man. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I love seeing companies doing this where they're working so much with other people in other companies and people are doing stuff like that. I love this. I love seeing this. What a time to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah. And the final thing we're going to be talking about here on Japanese Wrestling Update. A couple days ago, the Tokyo Sports Awards were given out. The Tokyo Sports Magazine over in Japan. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to chat. There's some great winners. But I'm wearing this shirt for a reason.
You sure are.
Because this year's male MVP is Mr. Zack Sabre Jr. He is the second ever foreigner to
Mhm.
win this award. The last foreigner to win it. Do you know who that was and when that was?
I'm going to assume it was Kenny Omega.
No.
Surprising. Was it Will Ospreay?
No.
Oh, well, I'm out of options then. I don't know.
Sabre's already done better than both of those men by winning this award. The last time a foreigner won this award was in 2002.
Who would
Yeah.
I know I was wrestling in Japan in 2002?
I can
I was
give
in
you a
high
hint.
school. I was graduating high school.
I can give you a hint. He was
Sure.
in the movie The Longest Yard.
That does not narrow a whole lot of anything down. There were a few.
Bob Sapp.
See, I would not have said that.
Yeah, no, but not. I forgot about it until I was reading about it. I'm like, holy shit, he's only the second person ever to do it, foreigner to do it, and yeah, almost every year it's been a person from Japan. Yeah, yeah, and I can't.
There's a lot of Japanese wrestlers there.
But again, I can't see anybody else within New Japan having had the successful year that Zack Sabre
No.
Jr. has had. And even if you
Oh,
look outside the
100%.
company, like Kaito Kiyomiya has had. I think Kaito Kiyomiya is maybe the only other top guy outside of New Japan, and
That
other
was
guys
gonna
from
be
other
my
promotions have won.
suggestion, yeah.
He'd be I think the only other one, because the other
Mhm.
couple that I could think of didn't quite have the year that Sabre or Kiyomiya had. Kiyomiya won the title and also won the N1 as champion. So, and
Mhm.
has formed a whole new faction this year. So, like he said, but
Kicked
Sabre, I
Tenno
think,
out.
yeah, but I think Sabre just had just that much of better of a banner year that he's the first foreigner to pick it up since 2002, which is pretty sick.
Crazy. That's crazy. Crazy good though.
Yes, your women's MVP, your current Marigold World Champion, Thari, also the Beyond the Sea Singles Champion in Seedling. She
Say
is a
her name right.
It's Seedling.
Sorry.
Seedling, because they also have like 3 N's in their name. But she's she's technically classified as a freelancer. She is not actually signed to Marigold. She's the first freelancer to win it since I think Stardom started. Because I think a Stardom wrestler's been the winner every year.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Stardom, I think I could be wrong.
I'll have to look into that. Cool.
I'm literally
I
looking
knew
into it
about
right now.
Sari. I didn't know about Zack Sabre Jr., but I'm not surprised. Because as you
No?
said, who else has a more comparable year to either one of
Okay.
these two?
Okay, so since one Stardom has started, they've only the winner has only been a non-Stardom person twice since 2011, since Stardom started in Meiko Satomura with Sendai Girls and Tsukasa Fujimoto and Ice Ribbon. But every other year has been a Stardom person since Stardom won it. And even 2010 was Nani Takahashi before she started Stardom the next year.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, the last few were Mayu Itani in 2018, Julia in 2020, Utami Hayashida in 2021, Suri in 2022, Nakano last year, and this year Suri.
Cool.
Io Shirai was 3 years in a row she won that award.
I mean, super talented woman. That's not surprising.
But Suri has had an IWGP title challenge this year against Mayu Itani early on in the year.
Mhm.
She won the Marigold World Championship, beating Julia. She's had
Mhm.
great defenses, especially against Bobzilla. That match was fire.
Mhm.
And winning the Seedlings top champion too. So like, I can see why. 100%. This is a perfect choice.
100%. I agree.
And then your best bout is Yota Tsuji versus Hiroki Goto from the New Japan Cup final that Yota Tsuji did win. Great match. But it's not even the best match I've seen Goto or Tsuji have this year.
Yeah. That second match with Suji and Takeshita. I would rate that above this.
Goto versus Takeshita was amazing.
Oh,
Tsuji versus
you notice the
Sabre.
common factor in that, though.
Tsuji versus Sabre at the G1 final was amazing.
Oh my God, yeah. Suji's
Not
had
that this
some
match doesn't
amazing
deserve it.
matches this year.
Not that this match doesn't deserve it,
Mhm.
but I can already in my head think of bigger matches. But again, this is a great
Mhm.
match. So
Absolutely, yeah.
your tag team of the year is your all Japan Pro Wrestling All Asia Tag Team Champions, the Saito brothers, Jun and Rei Saito.
I don't know who they are, but they look cool.
They're from All Japan. You did see them. Was it really? When was that big crossover show? Was it last year or early this year that we watched? They were on that show. We did get to watch them on that big crossover, like 3-way, the All Japan, New Japan Noah event from, was it late last year? They were on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
I was
okay.
quite impressed by them back then, and I've watched a few things, and they did just win as the current All Asia Tag Champs. They won the Real World Tag League,
Oh shit.
beating was it Davey Boy Smith Jr., the current Triple Crown champion, and was it Kenta Miyahara was his partner? So great, the great
I
finish
don't
too.
remember.
I think because
Cool.
that just happened. That was the day before, the same day as the World Tag League finals. So yeah.
Oh
But yeah.
wow.
And one of the two of them is actually going to challenge Davey Boy Smith Jr. at the start in early January for the Triple Crown Championship.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And then your outstanding performance award goes to former All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown champion Yuma Anzai, the youngest Triple Crown champion of all time at 24 years old, and he's now 25, and he's now 25 years old, and he lost the title recently to Davey Boy Smith Jr. So, and some of his performances and matches, I've checked out a couple of them this year, because people shared me links to certain matches that he's been pretty goddamn amazing this year.
Excellent.
Yeah. Your Fighting Spirit Award goes to Kaito Kiyomiya. And I don't know the differences in these, but your current GHC champion, and he won the N1 Victory Tournament this summer as the champion. Your Technique Award, which is the most unique wrestler in their ability and ring kind of deal, goes to somebody you might know, Mel, from DDT Pro Wrestling.
Oh.
The former KOD openweight champion just lost to Chris Brooks recently. Shinya Aoki.
This is the guy that I told you, Keno came out and started yelling at and making fun of. And I got really mad because how dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you? That's rude.
So I very much appreciate he won the Technique work, because he had an actual MMA fight at the start of this year against a former UFC fighter there. And then the last match that he has had as of December 8th was a no ropes, barbed wire, and giant explosive bat death match. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Like, just when I thought, damn it, Japan. What is that? You know what, though? I mean, especially where DDT is concerned, I don't think that I should be surprised to hear any of that, because they do some pretty correct shit out there. I mean, I find it hilarious. But, like, yeah. Interesting. This will be very interesting.
Yeah, and then finally, the final award is your Best Newcomer Award. And honestly, this has been his first year, really, because he just evolved out of his Young Lion character this year. It's Mr. Bolton Oleg.
Nice. Yeah, he's been starting to kind of come out of it. We've been starting to see more personality with him in the ring. I like it.
Yeah, because again, he only debuted in October of 2022, just over 2 years ago. And he already is done being Young Lion, is a 2-time Never Openweight 6-man tag champ, already competed,
which he won as a Young Lion.
As a Young Lion, he's already competed. He just competed in his first G1 this year. He was less than 2 years into his career in New Japan, going into his first G1. This man deserves the Best Newcomer Award, 100%.
100%. Something about that training in Japan is just so good.
Again, former amateur wrestler. He
Mhm.
has been training in Japan since 2017, working with New Japan's such Bushi Road, such New Japan's amateur wrestling squad. They do help amateur wrestlers out, working with them, and then some of them
Mhm.
transition into their dojo system when they're done winning championships in the amateur world. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because we see someone going through that with Yoda, or not Yoda Suji, Yuji Nagata right now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But Yuji Nagata is the one that introed us to Bolton Oleg back when he
Mhm.
debuted. So yeah,
Yup, yup, yup. Small world.
it's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
Stop. Ah,
Well, ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to us babble for the whole last hour or so. We appreciate it. We're gonna get out of here because I gotta go sleep. As we record this, I gotta go sleep. So, but I hope y'all enjoy your
I'm
night. We will be back very, very soon. But you can
mhm.
find me on the X at That Canada Guy, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at That Canada Dude. And you can find me on Facebook at Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk or youtube.com/ at Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk. You can also hear us on A Plus Productions. We're covering all of our Japanese professional wrestling content goes over there in audio form. aplusproductions.com. Hit the A Plus Wrestling feed to get subscribed to our shows in audio form. Or you can head over to the Facebook page and join in the chat in the Facebook group. Just chatting with a bunch of people who love to talk about professional wrestling, and one guy that really has a hate on for AEW.
Is it you? Are you that guy?
No, no, I like
Oh,
AEW.
okay. Okay. Okay.
No,
Just
but there,
the way you said it.
and you can find me here on Twitch on twitch.tv/ our local establishment or youtube.com/ our local establishment. Coming up, you can find me here this Sunday as I will be on the Point of View show in the morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll be chit-chatting sports, football, and I guarantee you we will be talking F1 because the F1 season has just ended. Me and Mark are both fans of the F1 series of the F1. So we're going to talk about it. Whether Bobby and Ed like it or not, we're going to talk about it. We're talking racing. This is going to happen.
Oh, right. I was gonna say I have no idea what the hell that is, but
From
like, go on with your bad self.
car driving, F1 cars. And
I know.
then,
I've been to one of the tracks.
yeah, in Montreal. Or maybe maybe one in the States. But yeah, and then this
Vegas.
coming Tuesday, special appearance by yours truly on taking over as I replace old Ed and make that seat so much more pretty. And
Who's sipping haterade now over there, eh?
I'm just telling. I'm
Oh,
just
that was very Canadian, wasn't it?
tell me when I'm telling lies. I will be
Oh, I love it.
joining. I will be joining Asher Pizarro to chat some NXT on taking over and what I think is their last episode of the year. Because
I
Ed
believe so,
said
yeah.
on Tuesday that Tuesday was his last episode for the year because they're taking the next couple weeks off with it being Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. They're taking those episodes off.
Mhm.
So, yeah, come check it out. As me and Asher close out the year for NXT. And
Yay.
one more show. And then you can find me here next Wednesday night as the show we should have done this past Wednesday, but we just had some stuff happen. Me and Ed coming back. We're going to be chatting Doctor Strange, the final edition of the MCU Rebound proper for the year. And then make sure you tune in on Christmas Day for a very special edition of the Marvel Talks MCU Rebound as we do Once Upon a Deadpool, the PG-13 retelling of Deadpool 2. You can also find me and Melball's content from Andre Melball Wrestling Talk simulcast it over at youtube.com/@backbreakervideo. Mike, thank you so very much. You can see his live content, twitch.tv/MikeTheRev, and the replays of his gaming content at youtube.com/@backbreaker_gaming. Melball, where can they find you?
If you're wanting to follow a Melball, you can follow her on the X thing at Collins Melball. You can follow her on everything else: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, and Blue Sky at Melball Collins. You can also find me here on this show with this guy every Friday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Unless it's not, then we'll let you know on social media. The next show should be live because we are attending our last wrestling show of the year on Saturday. So tomorrow, be sure to check out when Truck Talk is coming out on that on Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk. Where else? You can also find me on Monday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time as well with Andy Collins, no relations, and Astrid Pizarro on Women's Classic Wrestling, where we are watching the Mae Young Classic from 2017. We just wrapped up this week round 1 matches, so we will be starting round 2 next on Monday. So you'll want to come around for that. We have some conversations and good times there, some good laughs. So come on and watch all of the ladies talk some ladies wrestling. What else, Andre? What else? You can also catch me on Astro Pizarro's YouTube channel where we do our show, Ladies Wrestling Showcase. So stay tuned to our socials to find out when that is coming out. If you're wanting to watch any of the wrestling we talked about today, we will leave links in the description box below. It is stardom-world.com, wrestle-universe.com, and NJPW World.com. Stardom, the dashes, stardom-world and wrestle-universe.com are both 999 yen, or approximately 10 Canadian. Shout out Sean Spears. And NJPW World is there he is. 10 American. Still shout outs on Spears. It's more like Sean Spears and Takashka too. Ooh. Okay, focus, Melball. Wrestle Universe is going to be the biggest kind of bang for your buck. You get access to 8 different companies, including Mari Gold, Pro Wrestling Noah, All Japan, Senpai Girls, DDT. The list goes on.
Sendai,
not pie. Oh, yo, Sendai. Sendai Girls.
Master Girls? You're calling it Master Girls?
Shush. Let me finish my shit, brah. Oh, he throws off the ADHD girl every damn time. Watch this shit. You'll like it. Andre, my trusted friend and colleague, do you have anything else to say to the beautiful people?
I just want to say thank y'all for joining us here. If you're listening on A Plus Productions, thank you for listening. Please tune in whenever you can and hit aplusproductions.com to get the RSS feeds for all their stuff over there. And if you are watching on OLE's Twitch or YouTube channel, thank you so very, very much. If you are watching on Twitch, please give us a follow so you'll be alerted every time we drop a new show. And if you do want to support us, you can subscribe to the channel. You can use your Twitch Prime subscription because you get a free one with per month. So you can use that. And if you are watching over on the YouTube, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Don't forget to hit that share button so that you can tell people where we are and what to listen to. And then don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Ding dong.
It's a small world.
I hate you right now.
You should.
Oh, ding dong.
It's a small world.
Shush. I hate that song. That being said, I'm your Melball. She gonna get Andre. We will see you next time.
It's a small world.
Ready to fight, ready to go, that's provided.